Hey everyone, it's Annie here. It's been a while since I did one of these shoutouts and as well as informing everyone but what's gonna come out on Patreon. So I thought I'd give you all a little update so you know what's currently going on Patreon. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna go into the shoutouts. A lot of things have come up, a lot of things has changed. There's gonna be a lot of huge things I'm going to be uploading tonight. It might even catch you off guard, but hey, stick around and hopefully you enjoy the reactions. But anyway, let's just get into the shout out. So for Patreon number 1, I want to thank is Kendan. Kendan, appreciate you joining the Patreon, as well as Michelle 747, Kaiser Sani, Snookies 13, Crix, think that's how you say it, Loosmal, D Master XD, Pastel, Christopher Wagner, and numerous courting. Again, I apologize, I'm horrible with names. It is what it is. NC, and last but not least, Cody Fox. They appreciate you all for sticking around in the Patreon. So yeah, make sure to look forward to more episodes basically new information of what's gonna come out on Patreon. If you just look over to one corner of the screen, I can't tell. I'll know once I upload it. But if you look at one corner of the screen, you'll know everything of what's coming soon, what's currently going on, and yeah. Hopefully you all have more members later on or sooner than later. But other than that, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for sticking around. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real ones. And I look forward to seeing more people join this community. Again, I will say this right now. You have a choice of joining the Patreon or not. You don't have to. It's fine. But if you do, look forward to a lot of stuff, as well as new stuff that I'll be adding over here on my YouTube channel. We already have Manga Monday, which is kind of a surprise, and for most people that are on my Patreon, you would know, but yeah. But other than that, thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you guys all in the review. Yeah, see you guys there. Hey, what up people? Annie Tier Guild Forever going to be reviewing SAO episodes 16 and 17. Now, I originally reacted to 16 a long time ago, but I've been delaying upload. I apologize. I'm apologizing. That makes no sense. But yeah. So, if you're confused by the order, yeah, I apologize for taking so long to upload 16. But today you're getting 16 and 17. So look forward to these episodes, because these were good. All I can say is it looks like my boy Kirito is finally coming back. Good. I've been waiting for him to come back for the longest time. And even though it's taken a while, hey, better late than never, man. Better late than never. So he's finally back. I'm sure he's going to be back and whoops this guy's ass, which he needs to happen. But I'm kind of pissed off, low-key, on a very low-key. I'm kind of pissed off that AG lost to this bastard. I mean, yeah, they're probably setting up for Kirito to beat him, which I'm still cool with too. But I'm just mad that AG lost, because after all the shit he went through in ordinal scale, he should have been able to whoop the everlasting shit out of him. AG for the longest time has been true. It's not the same as physically how he was in playing in the augmented reality. It's not the same thing versus virtual, but it's come on, dude. You had stats up and they made it look like he was about to win, but he lost. He lost over a clash when, if you paid attention to the fight, he was dominating throughout the whole fight. How does he lose? He was dominating. That makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry, guys, but I was not a fan of how AG lost. In my opinion, I call that straight up bullshit. He should have won the fight. All the stat boosts he got it, how he handled the fight, how he can, like, what was the point of him controlling the, like, come on. We were watching the same episode, right? Can we agree that AG was handling that fight? He was handling that fight from beginning to end. Well, in the beginning, it looked kind of here and there, but it was mostly AG's win. AG was cutting him up. He was giving him this and that. Like, AG was giving him the work. So why did he lose? I don't know. In my opinion, it's so fucking stupid that AG lost. He had to fight. He won. In my opinion, he had to fight in the bag. He was going to beat him. What I was going to predict that AG was going to wreck this bastard. And then AG was going to fight Vecta, or whatever that psychopath's name. Get wrecked. Kirito wakes up. Kirito and Asuna, or just Kirito, finishes Vecta. Boom. That's how we finish the arc. But no. This dude gets completely annihilated. What was the point of Ordinal Scale? The point of Ordinal Scale is for him to, yeah, he was good in the real world through augmented reality. But, like, still, even then, the point of it is for him to try to better himself as a character. And I'm sure he's probably been playing in Elfheim or other, like, you know, VR games for a while now. But the fact that he got utterly destroyed in this fight, really, I feel like they're trashing on his character. He should have won. I don't care. He should have won. And if they really didn't want him to win, then why did they let him basically have control of the fight? Again, AG was in control of the entire fight. From beginning to until the end, he was in control. That guy was not doing nothing to him. Yeah, he was dodging his attacks, but for the most part, AG was in the zone. He had him. He had him. I don't care what anyone tells me. AG had him. But whatever. The series is like, nah, let's just kill him off. Yujiro will beat this guy. Yujiro. Kirito will beat this guy, and then he'll beat Vecta. I mean, I'm sure I'm still gonna like Kirito whooping this dude's ass, and it's dope and whatnot, but still, man. I don't know. In my opinion, I did not like the fact that they did my man's AG dirty. Like, they did him way too dirty. I was not a fan of that. And then we got the whole past thing related to this villain. Or the Dark Prince, or whatever you want to... Or the Prince of Hell, or whatever you want to call him. First of all, I don't understand... I'll say this. Yeah, he had a dark past. Yeah, he had his share of problems that no kid should go through. I understand that. Yeah, his dad picked his half-son over him. I get the reason why you have your issues and why you have family problems. But to completely take out your problem in an entire race is just fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. I just think that he needed to find a way to release his anger and to find a source. He wanted to direct his rage toward his problem. Japanese isn't the problem. You just have family problems. And you just had no way of directing it, so you directed it toward like whatever you could. And that was the Japanese. Even though the Japanese have nothing to do with your family problems. It would make more sense that he directed his rage towards his parents. Like, his mom hates him for some fucking reason or another. Like, I don't know what the mom's problem is. She completely... Apparently, she hates him for being born. Maybe she hates him because she has to support herself and then her son, and they're living in a shit rat hole. I get it, but it's like, that's not your kid's fault. If you're mad because you have to take care of a kid, then maybe you should have kept your... I'm just saying, but some women might get offended by this. I'm sorry, ladies, but I don't care if or buts about it. It's true. She should have kept her legs closed. I'm just saying, it's true. If you didn't want a kid, you should have never left. You should have never left yourself. Or at least you should have. At least you should have used protection. Like, you should have never let this guy knock you up. And yeah, I will admit, the dad's a piece of shit. And the mom is only like this because of the way she ended up. But here's the one thing you gotta know, moms. You should never blame your child for the situation you ended up in. Like, your child was just born. He didn't choose to be a part of this world or not. You brought him into this world. So you are responsible. That's why you are responsible. You are responsible for him coming into this world. And if you don't like it, that's your own fault. That's not the kid's fault. That's yours. The fact that you're blaming it on the kid just shows that you are clearly not ready for a family. You are clearly not fit to take care of a child. And I'm just saying, where was welfare? Where was children's welfare? Did no one notice this? I mean, I'm just saying, if someone has a child, that should be documented and filed. Especially if they did it through a hospital for him to be born. But, like, if he wasn't in a good enough situation to, like, for him to be raised in, then they should have filed that, checked up on the kid every now and then. And then if it turns out it's still not a good living situation, take the kid and take him to an orphanage. Other than that, clearly, he would. I mean, again, I'm not going to lie to you. He was dealt a shitty hand. I feel bad for the kid. Like, honestly, I do. Like, he had a pretty messed up past. But again, that doesn't mean you have to take out your anger on every Japanese. Not every Japanese is like that. And even then, your half-brother, that's not even his fault. He probably doesn't even know that you exist. He was just there in a hospital, and then the parents kind of handled it in the background to make sure you're okay. Oh, speaking of his half-brother, I just gotta say, am I the only one that thought that his half-brother looked like Kirito? Like, if that was if that was Kirito's father, I would believe it. And if that's the case, the Dark Prince is his half-brother. That'd be funny as shit. That'd be messed up, but that'd be crazy too. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. It's probably just some random Japanese that they purposely showed similar to Kirito for some reason or another. But if this was in fact Kirito, then yeah, I see the reason why you have beef with him. But at the same time, that's not his fault, dude. Like, he didn't put you in that situation. Your parents are the reason you ended up in the situation. So if you want to direct your rage at someone, direct it toward your parents. They're the ones that kind of screwed your life over. But anyway, guys, that's it from this. Question 1. Was I the only one that thought this was by far the most violent episode of SAO? I can't be the only one. Can't be. Question 2. What was your overall thoughts of this bastard after you saw his past and everything related? Did you change your opinion at all of him, whether it's from liking him to disliking him, or disliking him to liking him? Or did it, like I said, did it not change at all? Let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace.